Theophilus standing by for the news.
Well, good morning and welcome to the news. After 77 days in captivity, Beauty Ogere Siasia, the mother of Samson Siasia, is now a free woman. She has reunited with her family and spoke exclusively to TVC News of Yeteme George in Odoni, Bayelsa State.
It is typical of community folks to gather over some drinks at the break of cheering news. On this day, some members of the Siasia family and their kinsmen are celebrating the release of Madam Beauty Ogere Siasia, abducted by gunmen on the 15th of July. The 76-year-old mother of former player and coach of the Super Eagles, Samson Siasia, was released alongside a 17-year-old girl and a man who was held by the kidnappers after an initial attempt to negotiate their release.
At times they will bring gari and beans, pulu gari and soup gari, yellow soup, but it's not well. Yellow soup with the gari again, we go carry gari, they swallow gari again. Morning, evening, at times afternoon, they will come. They will beat me, tie me up, so that I cannot go and do anything with them. Because they are guiding me with at least 4 people now they guide me. Mosquito, everything, sunfly, everything now they bite me.
They entertain us with Montina. They feed us well. They buy Indomie. Things, a lot of things for us, tablets.
Different strokes for different folks, but Madam Siasia seemed to have found favor in the sight of her abductors.
Then they take care of me. The sickness at the sick side, they buy the tablet itself. Sometimes food not there. Themselves they drink gari, me they drink gari. They go money, they cook the soup. They cook soup, do a gari, all of the soup. Now so they do tea, they come. The day yesterday, say they talk, say they are don't take for day again. Say my wahala, so they tired them, make it go.
Mama, they have kidnapped you 2 times. Why?
I don't know for reason, no. I don't know for reason, no. Only God know. I don't know.
In Jesus' name, they will not kidnap you again.
Amen. Because of that Samson. Because of that Samson. Because of that Samson. Say my picking the Molonia. That's why they worry me like that, though.
The Bayelsa State Commissioner of Police, Uche Anozia, was at the home of the Siasias.
Mama, how are you? You're welcome.
Mama has just been released because of the collective efforts of the community and the police themselves. We gave them relentless pressure, and the pressure has paid off. And that is why we are calling on members of the public, each community, to partner with us to ensure that we fight crime in their various communities.
Mama Beauty Ogere Siasia spent 77 days in the den of the kidnappers, but today Mama has returned home to the warm embrace of family, friends. Of Yeteme George, TVC News, Odoni.
The Lagos Police Command has uncovered a baby factory in Ikotun area of the state and rescued 19 pregnant girls and a day-old baby. The victims, some of whom are between 13 and 28, were reportedly lured to Lagos with promises of jobs. Their babies were sold for 300,000 or 500,000 naira, depending on the gender. Among the suspects arrested are the caregivers, nurse to the syndicate, and the hotel operators where the victims are kept awaiting child delivery. A manhunt has already been launched for the principal suspects, known as Madam Oluchi. Now, the federal government has proposed 9.12 trillion naira as the 2020 budget estimate. The amount has a deficit of about 2.28 trillion naira. These were contained in the 2020-2022 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper sent to the National Assembly by President Muhammadu Buhari on Wednesday. The figure is slightly higher than the 2019 estimate of 8.92 trillion naira. The expenditure would include grants and donor funding of 36.39 billion naira. Its projected 7.17 trillion naira as estimated revenue Nigeria is expecting from value-added tax and other revenues expected to fund the 2020 national budget. The expected revenue projection, according to the documents, is 170.41 billion naira, higher than that of 2019, which was 6.99 trillion naira. The document stated that the 34.2% of the projection would come from oil sources, while the balance would be earned from non-oil sources. Power distribution companies have said that the country's electricity grid has suffered 9 system collapses this year and over 100 of such cases since the sector was privatized. According to DISCOs, the system collapse continues to occur despite the $1.6 billion local and international intervention fund to the Transmission Company of Nigeria, the TCN, the manager of Nigeria's power grid. Association of Nigerian Electricity Distributors, the Executive Director, Research and Advocacy, ANETS, Sunday Oduton, said 10 DISCOs have invested about $1.4 billion in their networks, adding that TCN statistics were in conflict with figures presented to the DISCOs by the National Control Center. And that's it on the news update for this hour. Permit us to bring you the weather updates for today.